Welcome to Ground Zero, a weekly take on citizen journalism in Singapore. I'm Daryl.
And I'm Jack.
Okay, the first item is something close to the hearts of many Singaporeans. Flying SQ.
Perhaps even more so for me since I used to fly with SQ.
Singapore girl, you're a great way to fly.
But I'm not sure if any of your flights were this dramatic. This video on Stomp is titled Drunk Australian Passenger Threatens a Flight Between Singapore and Barcelona. Check him out. See his Hustler t-shirt. Okay, when people start lifting their shirts right on the plane and shouting, I mean, something is wrong. This guy seriously doesn't need any more alcohol, for sure.
Yes, so this guy wanted to drink more and he taunted the crew and passengers when they tried to stop him. At one point, he even threatened to open the emergency door. The emergency exit.
Yeah, and then jump out. Thankfully, the flight steward and crew managed to subdue him, and he was sentenced to 2 weeks jail when the plane landed. Well done. I mean, if you can get into trouble for faking a bomb scare at the airport, I hope this guy gets into more trouble for threatening to open the emergency hatch.
Well, netizens were really riled up with the video, and unsurprisingly, many of them were pretty, nationalistic. Like, Stomper all for Singapore says that the authorities should have caned him like Michael Fay.
Cane him!
Whoa, these foreigners think they can go to any Asian country, earn their money and behave like they own the world. Not me, it was all for Singapore.
Well, I don't think it's a race thing per se. I mean, but I do agree with what the Stomper said. The next Stomper said, Paikia 44 says, 2 weeks jail is nothing. He has endangered the lives of all those on board. So a proper sentence would be to count the number of lives involved and multiply that with 2 weeks jail time. So times 2.
Okay, like 300 passengers times 2.
Yeah.
Great. 600 weeks.
Yeah, jail time. That's quite long.
Whoa. So another Stomper, Curious XX, said that since he wants to act like a terrorist, we should treat him like one. I couldn't agree more.
Okay, another Stomper also raised a valid point. How about banning alcohol on flights? Because, alcohol is the root of all evil. Not all evil, but some evil. Stomper 202 says that alcohol is flammable, so that's another reason to ban, he thinks. He also says that it's impossible to open the cabin door mid-flight. I'm not sure about this, but regarding his first point, I don't think that they should ban alcohol. Drinking is one of the ways to pass time when you're on a long-haul flight. But problems arise when people can't hold their liquor, correct, Jack?
Definitely. And yeah,
Jack is very familiar with all these problems that arise when you can't hold liquor.
Yes, of course, I meet drunk passengers a lot.
Oh yeah. Have you?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, I have to say stereotypically Australians do drink quite a bit.
Okay, so the point is it because they don't know how to control or what?
Well, I think also most of them are doing really long haul flights, like the route all the way to London. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? 20 over hours trapped in a cabin. Well, if they are drunk, usually we do kind of forget or just delay sending the drinks out to them.
Oh, so that's why I don't get my drinks sometimes.
That's because you are drunk.
No, okay.
Yeah, so something like that. You have to control because, on one hand you have to balance service, on the other hand is security. So
why they follow you back to your kitchen area and hey, where's my drink?
Just kind of, usher them out and say, leave it out in a sec. Yeah.
Okay, then what about the cabin door thing? Can it open in mid-flight?
Theoretically it can't. Because of the difference in air pressure.
And the air streams and all that. I'm just talking rubbish, by the way.
Yeah, talking rubbish.
Yeah. How about the steward raining punches on the dude? I mean, is that okay? On one hand, you have Stomper Relax for you, who says that he feels proud of Singapore, and SIA, because they took control of this drunk. And on the other, you have a Dewey Baby, who said that the punching was excessive, and that's why the old guy was restraining the steward. I mean, the punching was a bit fast and furious. He looks like he's part of the Street Fighter thing, like combo hit.
Yeah, but I don't know, man, because, I don't think you should be really, hurting the passenger, but maybe the passenger was just flailing around too wildly and, you have to get him into a certain pose or position so that you can restrain him. Okay, so, I mean, have you ever seen dramatic situations like this when you were flying? How many times has it happened?
where you had to like full-on fights?
Oh, actually, full-on fights, no. There was like a scuffle maybe once. I've seen once.
Like just a bit of pushing.
Yeah, near the door. So that was quite.
Okay, between passengers or between the steward?
Between passengers.
Okay, how about the steward though? I mean, like, how much can staff actually hit?
You can't, because you're not supposed to have any sort of violence on board, because it's really quite scary. I mean, you're just trapped in mid-air, right?
Yeah.
So you're not supposed to even start any sort of violence. You're supposed to, it's always peaceful, non-confrontational methods.
Okay.
Until, some fella tries to open the emergency exit, and even if it's theoretically not possible,
yeah, you don't want to risk it.
Restrain the dude, man.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I totally understand. I mean, if the steward didn't do anything about it, I probably would. Yeah. I mean, I was just like, hey, no,
I don't want to die.
Open this instead. Then offer him like my dashboard or something in front of my seat, and he can open it. Safety should never be compromised on the plane. I mean, any person that's obnoxious of any skin color should generally get thrown off the flight while in midair.
Or just restrain them. How about it? Yeah.
With what?
Oh, we have the restraining cables. Didn't you see in the video?
Oh,
yeah,
so that was
cables.
what it was. Okay. Yeah. I thought it was just like blankets
string?
and then
no, there's like cables. Yeah. Right.
Okay, that's it from us on this subject. Next up, netizens are throwing their support behind Jack Neo's wife in the continuing saga.